What's up, everybody? Back for another Honkai Star Rail video, and the 3.3, almost said 3.4, live stream is officially over. I'm gonna be 100% with you guys. I actually passed the hell out because I totally forgot what time it was, and I thought it was 3:30 my time. It was 4:30 my time, so that extra hour of having to stay up made me pass the hell out. Woke up right as it ended, basically. Luckily, there's not a lot to cover, so I was okay with skipping through everything and kind of getting all the information for you guys. So, if I yawn or sound tired, that is because I got like an hour of sleep and then I had to actually wake myself up. So, it is what it is, right? First things first, obviously, new boss. We have a new Echo of War. This is going to be what you're probably going to be grinding for the next couple weeks. New trace material, nothing too crazy. Next up, something more exciting, banners. We have Hycian and her light cone. So we got Misha, Serval, Natasha, and then we have the ult damage light cone. We have the break effect light cone, and then that March one is just defense stuff, right? Overall, could be worse on the light cone side. 4 stars. You know how I feel about that. You probably have them all maxed. Serval is the only decent one there. But Hycian herself looks pretty cool. Then we have the first rerun of Phase 1, which is going to be Herta. Herta's still really good, so this isn't bad whatsoever. I'm definitely skipping the E1 this time because I do really like the Herta. She's probably one of my favorite characters, and I really like using her, but she's not, power crept at all, and she's still really good. So I think just having her and her light cone at the moment is completely fine. So maybe next time, right? There's definitely other characters I want to summon on that are around this, right? Then for phase 2, we have Cypher. Cypher has QQ, Jue, and Sushang on the banner. Overall, they're pretty much all kind of just bad at this point. Then we have the Remembrance Light Cone, which I can't remember what it does to save my life. Something about attack percent. It's really just not good, right? We have the Sampo Light Cone, and then we have I can't remember what the hell that icon is. I'm gonna be 100 with you. I'm pretty sure it's a healing one, right? It's been a minute since I've looked at that icon. I know it's the one where Clara's like fixing something. I'm pretty sure that's a healing item. Healing item. That's a healing like. Anyway, Cypher is phase 2. I will definitely be getting her and her light cone easily, and if I get lucky, maybe we can get a dupe in Cypher. I'm not too sure. Then her rerun is going to be Aglia, right? Which I actually don't have Aglia's light cone, so getting her required speed has been very, very annoying. I'm like 3 speed off, and I just can't do it. However, I don't think I'll be getting her light cone this time around. I would pretty much have to get Cypher and her light cone, like literally the first multis I do on both their banners. And even then, I don't know, man, because we got Fate, we got Phanon. Like, it's not in the cards. It's not in the cards, Aglia. You gotta wait yet again for your Lycon. It is what it is, bro. If it was Sunday, I'd do it. But Aglia, I mean, she still works even without her Lycon because of the Battle Pass one. But it just, bad time, bad timing, bad timing, bad timing. But overall, these banners are pretty good, right? Because we have Healer, we have DPS, we have Debuffer / sub DPS, and a DPS, right? So if you start right now, you can grab Hycian as your healer, and then like Herta, and then kind of just go from there, right? And then maybe save for like Fate because Arch is gonna be free. Then you have a second DPS. So overall, these are pretty good. Anyway, new content, new event. There is a racing event. Now, I have said many times I'm not a huge fan of non-combat events just because I like to be able to play the actual game, but at least this looks interesting, right? I didn't fully watch it, so I don't know if it's multiplayer at all, but if it is, that's going to be really cool. This is Hoyo Kart, basically. It looks rather interesting, but other than that, it's just your normal event. You just get rewards, get it done, boom, good to go, right? Then we have the return of a very popular event, the Galactic Baseballer event. This is the event where you can bring Arlen in. Arlen does an attack. His attack triggers a weapon, and that weapon does 50 bazillion damage. And I'm not over exaggerating. It literally will do like tons of damage, like absurd amount. A lot of people really like this event. They pretty much stole the weapon system from the I can't remember what it is. It's the Herta update. There's so many divergent, simulated, golden gears, all that stuff. It's whatever the third one was for Simulated Universe, where you had like the weapons you had to put gears into. Something similar to that, where the weapons will proc and then you'll do a lot of damage. it's pretty much a free event. We get a 4-star ticket. Hopefully that has Gallagher in it because my free-to-play account could really use some more Gallagher dupes because they only have an E2. But other than that, I'll probably do a video on what's the best one to grab. Spoiler, most of the 4-stars are pretty shite in this game. It is what it is. Next up, though, we got Divergent Universe Reset. Woohoo! New buffs. I believe there's Phanon stuff in there, which technically is kind of a spoiler because last time they pretty much were like, hey, Castoris has and Mita have HP drain stuff. Oh wow, their kits have HP drain stuff in them. So like, if Phanon's kit says something like, when your character does a follow-up attack, Phanon probably has follow-up attacks. If it's something like, oh, when your character counters, Phanon will probably have counters. Something like that. I mean, obviously Cypher has stuff related to defeating an enemy and you get more, currency, which, isn't going to translate to her kit exactly. Imagine if Cypher defeated an enemy and it's like, oh, here's 50 Stellar Jades, that'd be kind of crazy. But it could pretty much like leak, quote unquote, his kit, which would be pretty interesting. There's also a couple other ones, like I know they have the dinosaur on there. I'm not going to go too in detail on it until I maybe do a separate video on this, but a lot of rewards, so this will be pretty good. Then we have Gift of the Odyssey. Oh my gosh, shocker. Who would have thought? I know, they treat us so right. Um, we always get this right. And then Planet Fissure, pretty straightforward stuff. We have a new character ascension material for physical characters, right? I wonder who's going to use this. Physical characters, huh? Hycean is wind and Cypher is quantum, but physical character, oh, lets you pre-farm for Phanon. That's pretty damn cool, I'm not gonna lie. So I don't have to wait, I can just do it now, even though character ascension is probably the easiest thing to grind because it takes, like, I swear, like a day's worth of stamina and you're done. Regardless of, you can pre-farm, pretty damn cool. Then last but not least, we have new relics. Holy hell, let's go, bro. New relics. What do they do? God, they don't fucking tell us because I don't know why. Like, why even show it and then make us wait like 3 more days before they officially reveal it, though? Like, you're pretty much just asking people to look up leaks at this point. Like, if I seen this and I go, Warrior Goddess of Sun and Thunder, okay, Wave Strider Captain, okay, what do they do? They didn't show it in the live stream. I type in Honkai Stara Warrior Goddess of Sun and Thunder, and then I hit enter, and then it would just show me the leaks for it. So, like, Hoyo, come on, bro. You're smarter than this. I know you're better than this. What are we doing, right? But when they're officially revealed, I'll do a video on it, right? Because we don't do leaks here. But, I wouldn't blame you if you just looked it up at this point. Like, come on. Hoyo's goofy as hell for this. I'm not going to lie. I'd be, like, showing these banners, be like, oh my god, Cypher's so cool. Hycean's so cool. And then they don't show what they did in the live stream, right? Because they briefly show what to do, so that's how we know how Hycean's a healer. It was kind of obvious based off her character. But if like, oh yep, this is them, these are the banners anyway, and hit end stream, it's like people are gonna be like, oh, what does Cypher do, what does the light cone do? Like, they don't show the light cone, but people are probably like, oh, how good is Cypher's light cone? And then the leaks for Cypher's light cone are gonna pop up. Like, dude, just give us the information when you do the live stream. It's not that hard. But anyway, this patch isn't too bad for which pretty much everyone was gonna think was a filler patch because we just had an anniversary patch and Fate patch is right after this. That's going to be really hype, 2 really hype updates, but they did pretty good. We got a somewhat decent looking event with racing event. We have a very popular event coming back, and then we have Divergent Universe, which will give tons of rewards, which is pretty nice because damn, you're gonna need them next patch. But anyways, that'll be it for the video. I'm gonna go ahead and go back to sleep. I'm tired. But anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll catch y'all in the next one.